Hello and welcome to a behind the scenes. We're going to look at the bass amp because I have been working on a cue with my friend and fellow composer Alyssa, who has been doing, well, amongst other things, playing bass. So I've got a chance to play with bass amp, and I don't think people use it particularly much. So there we go. We've got a playing in. And what I've been doing is trying to use that sound and put it through the bass amp. And I thought, probably not something that people talk about very much, but it is really handy. Just to give you an idea, you've got different models, then you can choose the amp and cabinet and you can mix and match them. As soon as you start doing that, the model becomes customized. So you can either choose the classic setup, but if you start moving things around, you know, it is completely customizable. Some things people don't realize is you can move the mic position. That will vary depending on the model of cabinet you've got. You can choose different microphones if you like. And when you're mixing the sound, there is this slider here that can go between fully amp and fully DI. So the DI box sound is quite harsh at the moment. So pick the tone you like. I was going for an 80s sort of sound. So I think I ended up going with that one. And then I'm going to make the amp sound next. So there's quite a lot going on here. One of the first things is probably look at the EQ up here. So you've got two styles of EQ you can pick from, whichever one you prefer. You can pick whether it's pre or post. We've got different passive or active levels here. So that's a bit more laid back than number one, depending on the sound you want. There's a brightness option here. Just be careful because this can sort of suck the bass, the actual bass out of the bass if you're not careful. And similarly, if you change the low end, there are above each of these options, you have buttons. So the bass can either affect the very low, the middle, or the top end of the bass. Again, you see you can lose the actual sound of the bass if you're not careful. Now, because I was mixing this with a synth bass, I didn't go for the low option. And of course, you've got a compressor as well, so you can either have this on or off. You can turn your EQ off if you don't want to use that. And don't forget, as you're moving things around, you may need to edit or move the master volume. So also don't forget you have presets. So as with any plugin, don't overlook presets, because they can save you a lot of time, or they are a great starting point for you to experiment. Once you've got your amp designed, you can choose whether to mix in some DI. That's pretty cool. If you like it, don't forget to save it. And then the other thing that I quite like to do with bass sounds is play around with the pedal board. It's not just for guitars. I think the one I used I don't think it was a Robo Flanger, but we can have a listen to it. That's quite nice, isn't it? Maybe don't put it through too much. I didn't do this, but if you wanted distortion, let's turn that down a little bit. What fun! How cool is that? And those two things combined, your ability to create a bass setup and add a pedal board can really transform your bass performances. I think I'm going to turn that into a shorter quick tip for a Tuesday. I hope you found that a little bit interesting. You know, it's a bit of logic that people often don't look at. Like and subscribe, always appreciated. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.